I don't know.
What's going on?
You on?
Yeah, I am. Just seeing if it works. Wait for some people to jump on.
Do you have viewers yet?
Nope, none.
Did you post that it was coming on again?
I did, actually. Somebody just joined. What's up, Joe? We have Joe Carlisle on.
Hi, Joe.
Oh, we have 7 people on right
Woo,
now.
woo, woo, Marka.
Tiffany's in the background. Let's talk about spades first. No, we're not talking about spades.
Who said that?
Chuck.
Chuck? Oh, he's on already?
Uh-huh. We're not talking about spades first. It's not happening. We will talk about it, though. And I am going to make my epic apology. I just want to tell you, America, I was just counseled by Tiff extraordinaire. She told me that I was mean. Was I mean?
You were unnice.
I was unnice for calling Dennis
Extraordinaire.
No, I didn't call him. I said he was crying.
Yeah, we don't do that.
So I'm not allowed. I just got my hand smacked for saying that Dennis was crying.
Yeah.
Can everybody hear
That
Tiff?
was official counseling right there.
Joe said, what are you waiting for to see if it works? I don't know. I just said that. Can anybody hear Tiffany in the background?
Can we get a thumbs up, clap?
Give me a thumbs up if you
Like.
can hear Tiffany. Like, love, share.
Can
Mad
you hear
face, something. I don't know. Nobody said anything yet. Hey, Julie. What's going on? Tonight we're going to talk about facing fears. We're going to talk about spades and how real estate's going.
Awesome.
So I've already publicly addressed my apology
Is
to
Dennis
Dennis.
sure now?
He hasn't said anything. So who are the 2 handsome men that beat you and your partner in spades?
Oh, one would be my husband,
One would be Miss Extraordinaire's husband
and the other would be his cousin.
and his cousin.
And they really didn't win, so don't let them.
No, let's straighten this out. First of all, Chuck, you guys have 1 win, just 1 over us, and we had 3. 3 is greater than 1.
One
and-
win by one hand. Ours
By
were
1 hand. What's up, Jessica? Yeah, it's a win by 1 hand.
And ours were monumental wins.
Yeah, and when you have a winning record, that shows you're a better overall competitor. So what do you have to say about that?
We beat Chuck on the first hand because his partner messed up, and we won. And then we also did.
I'm not allowed to say that your partner messed up, Chuck, because...
No, that was with
That-
that was with when he was with Ordinell.
Oh, that was when you were with Ordinell, that's right.
So what are the excuses now?
Sorry, can't hear. He said he can't hear. He's at the bar.
Oh. Okay.
But he hopes you feel better.
Who is that?
Chuck.
Oh, thanks, Chuck.
What's going on,
Okay,
Jessica?
Can we address the fact that I'm not feeling well?
Did I say that? I'm sorry. The reason Tiffany's not on right now is because she's not feeling very well right now.
But she's here.
But she's
In
here.
spirit.
Oh, she's here more than spirit. She's here physically.
I'm physically here.
She's just not going to be on camera tonight.
Not on camera because I look a hot mess. I don't feel very good.
Oh, you don't look a hot mess. You're an extraordinaire. But
I'm
she's,
extraordinaire.
I like what you're doing right now with that.
I'm actually
She's
combing
used-
my hair with a.
She's combing her hair with a back scratcher. I really wish I could show you this.
I'm itchy. Itchy.
But let's talk about facing fears. I'm going to try and stare here instead of over here, who's my partner in crime right now. But facing fear, I did a lot in 2016. I actually went to video. I was going to do a podcast for my real estate, but I ended up doing videos. So for me, that was much better.
Video. I mean, this right here is a fear.
What?
Facebook Live. Was a
Facebook
fear.
Live was a big fear. Jessica said feel better doesn't sound like you don't feel good.
I'm a good faker.
She's a good faker. She's really good.
I just had pain meds.
Yeah, and I told she just got some Sudafed. I was like, let me get some of that. Just kidding. Just kidding. I said maybe I should bring some Moscato, but we're not whining. No more whining.
It's clean 2017.
Yep. Like being on camera when sick. Yeah, pretty much. But she's doing good. She's a lot better than she was yesterday for sure.
Yesterday was death.
It wasn't death. It wasn't that bad.
Near death.
She lost her voice though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, facing fear. What did you do that you faced fear?
So facing fear this year, I branched out and I tried to apply for a professional development program. And I was really excited, and then I found out yesterday that I did not make it, and I'm really sad.
But you tried.
I tried, and it was something that I knew was going to be a challenge. And it is very selective. And I made it through to the very last round, and then I got cut. And that's the first time I've been cut probably in my whole life from anything.
Because that doesn't happen to extraordinaires. But I told her that another door is going to open for her, because that's the way it works. When God shuts one door, he opens another one for you, and there's something better waiting for you. So you'll never know if you don't try. I had this conversation with my daughter earlier last year. She wasn't going to try out for hip-hop troupe, and she was like, well, I'm not going to make it anyway. So I told her that she had to try. She didn't have a choice, because if she didn't try, she would definitely not make it. And at least she would know what to do next time when she tries and then she makes it. She has a better advantage trying and not making it than if she didn't try.
And she tried.
And she did try, and she didn't make it, but she knew what to expect, and she learned a lesson. You got to try in order to accomplish something. You're never going to accomplish it if you don't try.
I think you're right. I think something better will come. And maybe this just wasn't the right program for me.
It's going to be better, because sometimes what we think is the right thing for us is not the right thing. Yeah. And then something better comes along, and it's like, God, thank you. I'm so glad I didn't get that.
Exactly. So I'm holding my head up. It's always a humbling experience when you don't get something that you really want. So I'm going to learn from it and take it as a positive growth experience.
Yeah, definitely.
And continue to...
Everything is an experience. And I've made it my point this year to live intentionally. Everything that I do, I try to make sure that it aligns with my goals.
Yep.
So I'm not just going along anymore. I'm trying to actually align the things that I'm doing with what I'm trying to accomplish. Vision. It's got to align with my vision.
Deliberate decisions.
And not overanalyzing, because that's me to a T, but just trying to...
What's your word this year? What's your word?
Vision. My word of the year is vision.
And mine's determination.
The grass is greener on the other side.
Who said that?
Chuck. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, sir.
Maybe the grass is greener on the other side.
The other side of what?
The other side of the not green grass.
Green. I love this.
So basically I would say to that, when something is dead, you just gotta move on.
Yeah, sometimes.
And then that's when the grass becomes greener. And when you take a leap of faith,
yeah,
go for it.
I did that last year.
That's facing fear.
I did that last year. I walked away from my job last year. It wasn't an easy decision, but I did it.
But you did that for the benefit of your daughter, and then things have been going in the right direction for you.
I would say that leap of faith has led to so many more positive things. My relationship with her is better. She's got better grades because of it. She's not in trouble all the time, because we were struggling. Yeah, I definitely did. The road less traveled, yes, that road less traveled.
That's one of my favorite. Robert Frost.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite poems.
Yeah. Just talked about that one last night. But definitely. And then I want to go back to the spades thing. Statistically speaking, we are overall the reigning champs.
We are.
So
3-1.
And I said in baseball and in basketball, there is the best out of 7. And if you were going to go off this NFL thing and say that it's just one game and you win, that was not it. This was a tournament.
So we are statistically 66% better than they are.
Statistically 66% better. So you're going to have to beat that one, Chuck and Dennis extraordinaire.
66.34.
She just pulled these numbers out of the hat. 66.34.
We'll go with that.
Top that. And then in real estate, this year, it's picking up already. I got a lot of buyers that are coming out of the woodworks ready.
You got an offer for one, didn't you?
I got an offer on my listing. Joe said he started Cup with Joe, went for his broker's license, and got a top-notch real estate business coach. Awesome. That is amazing, Joe.
Can we talk about this whole...
he's starting his first book. That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Can we talk about how to get into preferred real estate? How to become a preferred real estate agent for programs like these?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know a little bit about it. To be a preferred real estate agent with, say, USAA or Navy Federal, your broker actually has to pay fees for that. Joe, do you know anything about that? Because I read up on it a little bit, and you have to have your broker do training. You have to have some certain person in the brokerage assigned to that.
Might be something worth investigating this year.
Yeah, it can be pricey though. That's why I've only seen the big brokerages in it.
Do it.
Oh, I know, Joe. That's scary, but you took a leap of faith and you're doing awesome. Have you gotten any referrals from your show, Cup of Joe? What's up, Christy? Glad you joined. I know Justin Lindsay. He said he's done amazing from his show, but he does it every day. We haven't done it every day. We just do it weekly, obviously, but we're gonna do some other things, and I'm doing that real estate show on Thursdays now, so that's gonna be good. But I really would like to know how things are going for you.
For me?
Well, yeah, for you too, obviously, because you're Tiffany Extraordinaire.
You know, my real estate business is great.
Her real estate business is great, she said. We're going to start, we said we were going to start that do-it-yourself. We're going to start that here in the next couple weeks.
I might do that.
We have a lot of projects.
Out this year and get my license just because.
Because you need to. Team Extraordinaire.
We can start our own business. Service disabled, veteran-owned, small business.
Minority. We are small business, service disabled, minority, and women-owned. We have all the categories. Yeah, all of them.
We can win every competition.
We can win every one of them.
We just need to put our minds to it. I think we're either going to do that or we're going to become lawyers.
Lawyers. I think we're going to go with lawyers. We would be some pretty freaking amazing lawyers. If you knew the stories we had.
Nobody would win against us. We'd be like the Team Extraordinaire.
I mean, we would be the lawyers with teeth. I don't know if any of y'all know what that means, but
yeah, like a lot of teeth.
Yeah, a lot. Counseling single moms.
Yeah, we would be amazing.
Yeah, this is what you need to do. Bam, bam, bam. We have stories for years.
We could change some laws to protect.
We would change laws. Now we're changing laws.
We should do that this year. We should make it our mission to protect parents and change one law this year.
Yeah, I think so. Advocates, total advocates. We should be advocates for changing laws.
Did someone say that?
No, I'm just saying that's just what I came up with. Total advocates.
Let's do that. Oh, I'm sitting here back scratching myself.
I love this. I wish you could see she's using the back scratcher to scratch everything and comb her hair. It's pretty darn funny.
It's like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Right? She had a back scratcher.
Oh, she did. Ariel from The Little Mermaid had a back scratcher.
See, I'm a princess.
She's like holding it up like this.
Yeah, in the mirror.
But she's actually used the back scratcher.
She called it a doppelganger or something like that.
She's using the back scratcher to comb her hair like this.
My hair is
It has no teeth whatsoever.
It has, excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Advocates and the voice that others are afraid to say. I don't have one problem saying anything. You know that, Miss Extraordinaire.
I do not either.
I have zero filter, and I have very few fears, honestly. I think I probably should have more fear, but I have very little.
No, not fear. Maybe we should practice some restraint.
Oh, now she's telling me I should practice restraint.
No,
Give me an example.
I never hold back, and sometimes that gets me in the tight
My whole facial expression will tell you exactly what I think and feel.
That's a true statement. But maybe we should learn how to mask that.
Why? Why do I have to mask how I feel? I don't agree with that.
Sometimes
I fear
it
spiders
doesn't
and
benefit
snakes.
me, especially in the professional world, because I do say what's on my mind, and sometimes I should just be quiet.
I don't fear spiders. I can squash them, but I do fear the hell out of snakes. Well, I don't agree, Tiffany. Joe, what do you think? Chuck, what do you think about masking how we feel and using restraint? I believe in tact, but I do not believe in hiding how I feel or changing it or altering it to accommodate someone else's soft feelings. If you need a hug, I'll let you know. Go get a hug. This is big girl world. I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to dumb down how I feel.
I don't like to dumb down anything.
Mm-mm.
I feel like we are very smart women. We're very accomplished women.
Mm-hmm.
And we should not have to dumb down our intelligence.
My thing is, I could probably be pretty mean, but I'll tell you, put your big girl pants on, put your big boy pants on. I don't want to hear you cry and moan about it. Like, really. Chuck said, depending on the situation. Joe said, he's working on a conversation now. He asked buyer and seller to watch a couple episodes of Cup of Joe before. Yeah, that's great. So you do have instant rapport because people know who you are.
That's good.
Joe said he gives it to him unedited, no sugarcoating. See, that's why I like you, Joe. Because
I think there's a certain that's certainly good in some respects, but for me and my job, I should probably practice a little restraint.
I think you should go think about how you're going to say it, but I don't think you should baby someone. I don't, we have the whole millennial thing, or a bunch of, I hope I don't offend anyone. Millennials a lot of them are babies. They want to be given everything. They don't have work ethic.
Aren't you a millennial?
I am a millennial, but that ain't me.
Yeah.
I'm totally all about work ethic.
Well, that's because you're still a Generation Xer, because you're on the cusp.
I'm on the cusp. I'm on the border of it.
I'm a cusper too.
You are totally a grinder.
Yeah.
I mean, I work really hard. I don't sleep.
You're a vampire.
Pretty much. I can get up really early, do what I got to do, and then, when I was working full-time and doing real estate full-time, I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and then going to bed at like 12, working. I said I was doing it full-time. There was no part-time anything. And I was being a mom, so something had to give.
Well, when you're a mom of 27 and a half kids...
And she's got 27 and a half kids. I don't have that many.
Can we talk about our co-parenting skills this week?
Let's talk about our co-parenting skills, because they have been phenomenal this week. I just want to let you know.
We definitely help each other out in that department, and our kids are happy. They're all taken care of. We're like sister wives without the husband.
Without the husband, we are sister wives.
Yeah, we do not share a husband.
No, Dennis said he would jump off the building. That's what he said when we made that joke. I was like, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean. Huh?
I would push him if he even thought.
She said he would push him if he even thought. Well, the thought never crossed my mind. Just so you know, I'm not sharing. I don't want to share. I don't share.
We are sister wives.
We're sister wives only in the fact that we share kids. Co-parenting. Joe said the first words out of his mouth on every presentation is, I promise not to bullshit you. I think I'm going to incorporate that into my presentation too.
That's good.
I always tell people I don't pressure you. I want you to feel comfortable with what you're doing, but I'm going to tell you the truth.
Well, that's why I like your 3-quote estimate right now, where you're doing the as is, with minor improvements, and with all out. I think that's very important.
Because, you need it to think about it. How much do you want to do? Who just gave us the wow face?
Was that for sister wives?
I don't know what the wow face was for. I'd like to know what the wow face was for.
And who did it?
I don't know. I'm going to have to check back and see who decided that was a wow comment. That's okay. I'm okay with it. If you want to direct message me and let me know.
On the DM?
Yeah, give me the DM. Hit me in the DM with that.
I think you should go that way when you're also representing a buyer on the estimates that would get them the home, that would spark a negotiation.
Well, my first one, I'm going to just tell you, the first one is as is, meaning I'm going to buy it as an investor and flip it, most likely. That's what my as is estimate is.
Is that the new thing this year?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
The first, I give 3 estimates. Really, I'm calling bullshit on what?
Is that the sister wife?
No, that's Chuck said I'm calling bullshit. I want to know what you're calling bullshit on.
No, we're going to do the investing property. I want to do that this year.
No, I don't think he's talking about that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, you better not be talking about our sister wife.
That was a total joke. We're only saying that in regards to the fact that we're co-parenting.
He should know me better enough to know I'm not sharing his cousin. I am Puerto Rican.
Tiffany said she's Puerto Rican, and you should know better than to know she's definitely not sharing her husband. I don't want to share a husband. I'm just putting that out there right now. Dennis is all yours. I don't share, so...
Yeah, you're right.
So, I'm the same way.
Although you did share a little bit.
Huh?
We have shared a little bit.
I don't even want to... I don't know what you're referring to. Someone's laughing at us. I want to know what you're calling bullshit on. So please let me know. But back to what we were saying. The 3 estimates that I'm giving sellers are the as is, here's your minor upgrades, and here's your full upgrades. And the first estimate is usually going to be that I'm going to buy the property and flip it. So that's how we're approaching it this year, so that way I can pick up more investment properties. He said he's talking about something else. I guess I'm going to have to ask later. That'll be a DM message.
As long as he knows there's no secrets, we're good to go.
Yeah, Tiffany said, as long as you know there's no secrets, we're good to go. But anyway, so yeah, that's my spiel on when I go in and present a seller.
So let's just celebrate the fact that we're on episode 16.
Episode 16! 16 weeks. 16 weeks.
Yeah, that is 4 months.
Yeah. If it's 4 weeks. Every month.
Yeah.
But I know there's been 5 in some weeks. And we did because when Justin did a takeover, he was the next episode. So we're 16 weeks out. We need to start our do-it-yourself videos that we're gonna.
I have a lot of home.
We have a lot of home projects to do, and we're gonna start with my basement.
I thought we were starting with my sink.
No, we're gonna start with her sink repair. You never videoed that. Tiffany was actually repairing her sink last week.
It did not work.
And apparently, I'm not gonna call him out, but Mr. Extraordinaire didn't have such a hot time doing that.
Yeah, he tried. I'll give him credit because he really tried hard.
He tried hard. But I wish she had recorded that. I would have loved to have seen her up under the sink.
So, I don't know.
All right.
We'll try to fix that next week. Maybe we can get your dad over to the house.
Yeah, we're gonna get Pops over so he can fix the sink.
Did you know that? I'm
What?
getting my carpet cleaned next
Yeah,
week.
I know. We don't need to go live on that. It's not like you're doing the work or I'm doing the carpet cleaning. If I was doing it, then we need to go live because that's. I don't clean carpets.
But
Only when my dog has accidents with hot chocolate. I don't know if I ever told anyone that. I come home and he had taken the whole canister of hot chocolate and he decided that was what he was going to eat for the evening. And I got to clean up the hot chocolate. I'm going to let you think about that one.
it wasn't good.
12:30 in the morning, I was cleaning up hot chocolate.
And your daughter was at my house.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to clean. She cleaned up the hot chocolate from earlier, and I had to clean up the hot chocolate from the mess. That dude. But anyway.
Cap it off.
Cap it off. We're capping it off right now. Thank you for watching.
Thanks,
What's up,
America.
Sonia? Thanks, America. Thanks for joining us this evening. Give us a like, love, share. Let us know. Oh, Joseph, I'll make you 2 promises. 1, I'm going to tell you the brutal truth, no bullshit, whether you want to hear it or not. I like that one. And 2, always communicate with you at least once every 10 days. I like those. Those are awesome.
Those are good.
Those are good. I'm going to have to write those down and use them with mine.
That's awesome.
Because that's how I am. I
Great
don't
tips.
cut any crap with people.
Great tips and communication. is
Thank you,
must.
Joe. If you know someone that might benefit from watching this episode, please tag them in it. We would really like it if you could share it or give us a like, love. Let us know what you think about our show. And thank you, Joe. Joe's giving us love.
Woo, woo, woo,
Woo,
woo.
woo, woo.
And I'll be extraordinarily good next Tuesday.
She'll be extraordinarily good and ready. And we're continuing our walks. We
Yes.
have started this walking every day. We're going to go from walks to running. Why the sad face? Hey, Shannon, thank you for joining. We're really, really glad that you could. I look forward to seeing your face. But yeah, every day we're going to gradually progress, and she's going to get into kickboxing with me.
Yes. Back into it.
Back into it. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Good night.